Hey, vinyl community, Elliot here, Lazy Dogs Records, and I wanted to do an update on my contest, Keep It Simple Stupid, and list whose entries I have so far, and remind anybody that still might be interested in entering about it. But first, what are we listening to? Kenny Baker, and this is Barnyard Swing. This one's called. Really good fiddle album. Kenny Baker, one of the great fiddlers. This is on County Records, and he's got helping him out on this album Bobby and Sonny Osborne of the Osborne Brothers, and Charlie Collins, Butch Robbins on the banjo. Some really nice all-star lineup here. All instrumental so far. I hope it stays that way. I love to hear beautiful fiddle music. Okay, to remind anybody or somebody seeing this and not having seen the original video, let me just refresh everybody's memory. I'm celebrating my first year in the vinyl community making videos, and to do so, I am having a contest called Keep It Simple Stupid, which simply means show some albums that aren't overproduced, that are pared down. Hard not the right word, but that are simple productions. Maybe a big arena rock band that went unplugged, or someone that normally has strings in their music and it's just a 4 or 5 piece band, or an artist that's just him and the guitar, or whatever. It doesn't matter. You use your imagination to define Keep It Simple Stupid albums in whatever way you want to. Okay, no hard and fast rules here, because remember, the vinyl community is for fun. It's we're not going to get tied up in all these rules. So show a few albums, and then tell me a charity that you would like me to contribute to. Tell a little about your charity, and if I draw your name at the end, then I will contribute to that particular charity. I'll contribute $75 to that charity, and I'll also contribute $75 to another charity of my choice, which is the UNC Lineberger Comprehensive Cancer Center, which does research and treatment for people suffering from cancer. And so that's it's simple enough. The due date is next Saturday, the 21st. So try to have them in by then. Now, if you get one in on Sunday and I haven't pulled names yet and I see it, am I going to disqualify you? Heck no. If I see it, that's great. I'll include it. So don't fret about that sort of stuff. And if you don't get a chance to do a video, that's okay too. There's no pressure here, folks. It's just to have fun, so we can showcase some of our albums and maybe go to a good cause. Okay, so a couple of things. Comment below if you've made a video and you don't see your name listed at the end of this video, meaning I haven't seen it yet, and I'll go looking for it. I've searched under Keep It Simple Stupid and under my name, Elliot Cruz Contest, and things like that, and I think I've found everything. Every once in a while I stumble upon one that I didn't know was out there before. But if you comment here, it's much more likely that I will see it. Okay, so I want everybody to get in if they can. Now, one thing glitch about YouTube, I'm sure we probably all noticed, occasionally we'll make comments on someone's video, or someone will make comments on one of your videos, and later saying, did you see what I said? And no, I didn't. And you go looking, and for some reason you can't find it. It's not there. Some glitch causes some comments not to appear. And sometimes when you search, some videos just don't come up. For instance, when I was doing the searches, I knew Mazzy had done a video, but he was not listed under any of them, and any of the ways I searched it. So I think he called it simplicity or something like that, so it didn't pop up. So be aware that sometimes we don't see comments, and sometimes comments we make don't get seen by a person making a video. Okay, so if I don't respond with "Hey, I got it," great, or and I would normally comment in your comments for your video. Uh, Let me know, and we'll try to get it included. Okay, so if the contest ends Saturday, probably on Sunday, but don't hold me to it like the gospel, because something may come up and I may not be able to do it Sunday. But I will, as soon as possible, probably Sunday, I will pull names, and I'll pull the name of the winner. And being the winner means whatever your charity was will get $75 sent to you in your name and in the name of the vinyl community. Okay? Simple enough. So keep it simple, stupid is the contest. Here's the people that I have seen videos for so far. Vinyl Richie, great member of the vinyl community. Uh, Vinyl Richie, his charity is the City of Hope, which is a California cancer and diabetes also, but mainly it's for cancer facility. Uh, Richie said he had relatives that had a cousin, I believe, that had received cancer treatment there until his death. Um, Chris Profit has Chris is musically obsessed, I believe, and he's thinking about it. So Chris, get back to me in the comments down here below if you get a chance, and let me know if you decided on what charity. Now, if there's several people that didn't designate a charity, if they never designate one, that's fine. I'll give it to the UNC Lineberger Comprehensive Cancer Center. I'll give it there if you don't let me know anything, okay? Uh, Logan at Swellheads Network, and he did a really great video there, and his charity foundation is Movember Foundation. Now, here's one of the things I was talking about. On several of these videos I've looked at, you know how it'll say read more when you've got a description below the screen and before the comments? For some reason, some of those weren't coming up, because I know that Logan had put a link to Movember Foundation in the description, and I can't pull up descriptions on some of these videos now for some reason, but I found it. And a great cause, male suicide prevention, um, uh, male cancer survivors, things like that are the key areas that they work with. And Logan said that the suicide prevention was the area that he was most interested in seeing a charitable donation going to. George Allen, and George doesn't have many subscribers now. He's got some really interesting videos up. So find George Allen's channel and subscribe to it, folks. And he didn't list anything yet. So George, let me know if there's a particular charity you want to see your winnings go to if you win. Deep Track Zach, it's his comments that I can't see, that for some reason don't pull up. He did a really good video, but we interacted a little bit in a live stream, and so I knew to go look for that one, and I found his video, and he's got a really good charity called Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. So that's where it'll go if Zach wins. Randall Nelson, or Randy, he did a great video, really good supporter of my channel and of his, I hope. And Randy wanted his charity to be Harvesters Community Food Network. And if I'm not mistaken, Randy lives in the Kansas City area, Kansas, Missouri area, right in there, maybe around Kansas City somewhere. And this is a really good charity. It's a regional charity that works to help people from food shortages, things like that, feeding the homeless or feeding people who've lost their jobs. You know, the COVID virus situation, we've got a lot of people that have lost jobs and never before had to go to something like that, but receiving help, groceries, things like that. So it sounds like a food network is a really good cause. Then there's JB's Vinyl and Cassettes. He didn't name a charity, so get back with me if you've got one in particular. Weston Winkle, he did a video. Check his channel out, Weston Winkle. Uh, he doesn't have a lot of subscribers yet, but he's got a really good channel. He's done some nice videos, so check it out. And Weston, let me know what charity you would like to see your winnings go to if you happen to be the person whose name I pulled. And then there's Stunt Rock Confusion, our friend from Europe, French but living in Sweden now, I believe. Switzerland, Sweden, I don't know. But great guy, funny, and he owns his own record pressing plant. And he did a wonderful video for me showing me how even electronic music can be keeping it simple, stupid. And he wanted his winnings to go to the Smithsonian Institute, which is a great, worthy cause. My good friend up in Toronto area, Glenn Kellaway, from the basement. And Glenn's charity, he's had many family members and friends that have succumbed to cancer, as many of us have. And there's a hospital in Toronto that does research, does a lot of really good things called Princess Margaret Hospital. And so if his name were to be drawn, then that's where that charitable funds will go. And you know, whether it's Princess Margaret in Toronto or UNC in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, or it's the City of Hope in California, all these cancer charities that people mention, they're all doing research. And if our charitable donations go toward research in any of those places, you know it'll come back to benefit us and and the people that come after us, because that research will be shared all over. So you know we can't go wrong with something like that. Okay, a good friend in Nashville, Randall Weaver, Randy, and he did a wonderful video, and his is called Room in the Inn. And that's his charitable, and it is a organization that helps the homeless and unemployed and things like that, provide meals for the homeless. I think he said 5 days a week at noon they have a meal, and then they have a Sunday breakfast for everybody. They have counselors there to help people try to secure safe housing, and I'm sure they probably work with substance abuse therapies and things like that. So a wonderful cause, Room in the Inn. Okay, and then Rachel, Music Ma'am. Everybody knows Rachel, great person. Rachel did a contest entry, and she wanted Eric Weinbender to pick whatever charity the funds would go to were she to win. So Eric, if you're watching this, let me know something. Okay. All right. And then there's Andy at Next Play Records, and Andy did a wonderful video. Now Andy doesn't have a lot of followers yet, a lot of subs, so sub to Andy if you get a chance. Next Play Records, and his charity is Duncan Joy in Childhood Foundation, and that's to combat childhood hunger and in need issues during the holiday season. So a wonderful cause. Dunkin' Joy, I got a feeling this may be connected to Dunkin' Donuts or something, that maybe they're sponsoring that charitable organization because of the logo and stuff. It looked kind of like that. And Sherv, Julius Jabbar, great friend from out in California, and just, you know, that's a great channel. If you don't subscribe to Sherv's channel. I highly recommend it. He knows so much about a lot of different types of music, but especially jazz music. And he's a great personality on there. I love to watch him tell about stuff. And sometimes he'll shake his head a little bit, something like that, and that's some good stuff he's talking about. Then when he kind of lowers his head and shakes it a little bit, that's some good music right there. Something that's really getting to him. So he had a wonderful, wonderful cause. It's a hospice organization, and I looked it up. He told me, he said it had a couple of different names, so I looked it up, and it's Zen Caregiving Project. When I went to Zen Hospice, it linked me to that actual title, Zen Caregiving Project, which is basically an end-of-life program. It teaches volunteers how to deal with people approaching the end of their lives, and their family members, how to deal with it and things like that, and provide services in the hospice situation. Wonderful cause, because we don't want to be alone when we die, and hospice and we don't want to be in some sterile hospital room when we die either, I don't think. And hospice is a way to try to help people die with more dignity and with more care and thought. So, wonderful cause that Sherv brought up. Aaron Muta Amari, got a great kind of heavy metal type fan and everything. Got a great channel, comments on videos. Just just a really wonderful person, seems. And he did a nice video, and he said just give it all, if he won, to the one I'm going to give $75 to, regardless of who wins, which is the UNC Lineberger Comprehensive Cancer Center. So he just said just give it all to that. So that's what I'll do if he wins. And Norman Maslow, excuse me, Mazzy, as we call him here on the in vinyl community, Norman Maslow, and he did a wonderful job showing Keep It Simple, Stupid albums, and his cause is Save Our Stages, which is very appropriate given this is a vinyl community, which is you can donate to help the venues and the people that work in those venues that can't become unemployed, things like that. Venues that have mortgages to pay, bills to pay, and cannot function in this COVID-19 environment very well at all, obviously. So save our stages, as he is. So those are the 16 that I've got. At the end of the video, I'll have a colored screen with a list of everything. So there's 16 there. If you've done one and I haven't seen it, tell me below. And if you haven't done one and you want to do one, you still got time to do it. If you'd love to do one, but you just don't have time to do it, it's okay. It's all right. This is all for fun. Don't worry about it. This is just something for fun and to try to contribute to a worthy cause. Okay, so folks, take care, and I will put that list up here after I say, remember to be kind to your neighbors, because we're all neighbors.